So, okay, have we covered nakedness?
Have we covered nakedness? Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay, you obviously know about the stereotypes. Why do you think this exists?
What stereotype? The prudish Brits.
No, the Germans and their porn.
The Germans and I have actually no idea. Maybe because
Because even Cartman's mum
mm,
was in German porn.
maybe because there
South
are
Park.
I wouldn't say there is more poo porn in Germany than in any other country. But I think that is because people say that Germans are very open and maybe they think that must be a thing.
Well, this is where. Okay, if I'm talking to Joe Bloggs in the street, I don't know him. I'm not going to say to him, "Did you watch that porno last night?" or "Did you have a good wank last night?"
You wouldn't.
No,
Oh.
no. Would you in Germany?
No.
Okay, but friends will cross this divide. I will now hold my hand up and admit that I'm a fully fledged member of the Simply Lovely or Bloody Lovely community. Seeing you, uh, um, and that's extreme.
Well, as for me, as a German, there are parts of these videos that are just too tiny little bit too much. I
So
mean,
the us British have crossed your German divide.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, absolutely.
So are
Because
we
this,
growing then?
as soon as it comes to poo,
Okay.
I just
This
want
is
to
where
run out and
I
get
need
as
to
far
tell
away.
you about the crazy man just below the surface. I must admit, I don't enjoy the granny porn that they often put on
No,
there. But
I don't enjoy that, but it is not as disgusting as the poo
no,
thing.
no. But like the guy that makes it, he always salutes them and says, "Good on you, darling," and he's just congratulating a job well done. You know, plenty in the tank, straight lines, sir. So I talk about the prudish Brits. For example, a bunch of friends go out to let's say they went out to a lake. People would get naked and then go skinny dipping. So this does exist in Britain. What would friends do?
But when you talk about that, you would talk uh, about that you would talk with your friends
Mm,
about things like porn.
mm.
Um, does that mean that you're well in a pub just having a beer and saying, "Hey, seen this last night and it was amazing and they did this and that." Would it be like this or would it be a more private situation?
Depending on the friends, but both. I can
Okay.
only speak from my own experience.
Okay.
I think my friends are twisted.
Do you also
So
talk about things like masturbation or sexual experience?
okay, okay then. My friend tells us when he does. He goes to work and takes breaks out at work. Um, they even had a group of them. I'll just leave it at them. Used to get together and masturbate together just for fun whilst at work. So come on, guys, taking five. Come on.
But do you also discuss the best way to do it?
The best way to wank?
Yeah. Or
No, no, I don't think. Why do you? Is that a
I don't know about men, but
I
women
see?
do.
Okay, women and men are different. We all know this.
We even got in trouble because we did that at the canteen at work.
That's so funny.
So talking about sex tools and
The best vibrators to have.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. um, no, my friends wouldn't say to me, "Oh, have you wanked this way, or have you used this toy, or have you blah 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 blah." However, I've got female friends and even family that when girls are together, they are shocking. It's when they get with guys, then that's when the cross gender divide comes up.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, don't know.
I don't think so. Depends on the guy.
They're not as open in front of us as they are when they're all alone.
However, what I've noticed is that guys only talk about these things if they are, yeah, if there is only me and this person. So they
Yeah, but you
wouldn't
know
do
what
that
that
in
means,
group.
don't you? That just means they want to fuck you.
No, because I'm innocent and
No, but they may not
nice
be.
and
You can be as innocent as you want. All men think the same. So when a man is saying to you, "I've just had a good wank," or "I've watched some porn," he's basically telling you, "This is code. I want to have sex with you." Uh, I used to sit next to a friend named. We'd often talk about the filthy sluts on Pornhub, and what was her name? Ava Divine. And she was swearing and everything. She was like, "You better fuck me hard." And we used to talk about this all the time. It was funny.
the funny thing, something I've noticed on Twitch, there are a few groups I'm watching with gamers, and they often say something like, "Oh, this guy looks like Johnny Sins," and Johnny Sins is, and everybody knows, obviously, everybody knows who that is. It's a porn store on Pornhub. But they just say, "Hey, look, this guy looks like Johnny Sins," and everybody knows who that is.
See, everybody knows. Does everybody know?
I think the most people do know, yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Right, I need to do some research. When my friends watch porn, do they learn the actor's name, or are they
If
just
the
having a
actor,
wank?
if the actor is special somehow,
Yeah,
and
because he's
you
got
see him very
12
often,
inches.
so Johnny Sins is someone you see very often, and he's a bold guy, a very good-looking guy, not that young anymore, but
He's got a
looks
monster penis.
okay penis.
Okay.
But surely a normal one for a porn star, I would say.
Okay.
Um,
Probably 10 inches
but he's a
then.
bold guy. He's a very attractive guy, and you see him very often. So he's definitely famous.
Okay.
Another question. So, what is this with the stereotype that Germans like anal things?
Okay, I've heard this. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Is it true?
No, absolutely not. I
It's
mean,
not.
I mean, yeah, this is the thing, but this is a thing everywhere. So
Okay.
I
Um,
wouldn't say I know that a lot of women don't like that,
None
but
of my girlfriends have ever enjoyed that. But I've got friends, male, that don't like that,
honestly,
honestly.
okay, that's weird. Never heard that before. I always
Not
thought that everyone liked that. Everyone when you want in wants that
because
tight
of
hole.
the mouse's ear.
Yeah, yeah. It is a lot of practice, but well, it works. Oh, German porn. There is one thing. I wouldn't agree that German porn is weird in general regarding poo and things like that. However, I wouldn't watch German porn for another reason. The way they talk, that gives me the feeling that I just want to run away. So it's basically the woman says something like, "Hello, hey." It is that fake, and the sound of their voices. I can't imitate that, but if you've ever seen a German porn film, you
Well,
know what I mean.
I really enjoy a documentary maker. He lives in America now, but he's British. Named Louis Theroux, and
Yeah,
he did
yeah,
a documentary on the porn industry.
yeah, yeah.
And he went into the British porn industry. He went to America, but then he was talking about the evolution is always to build up to Europe. Europe's where the hard stuff happens,
Yeah.
and that's what he said there.
I mean, the American porn films are very, very fake as well, even more than the Germans.
Mm,
However, it's more professional.
yes,
So these German porn films, they
they
are,
look like they're putting some effort in.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That the German porn films are just bad, to
okay.
make it quite simple. Um, yeah. No, no. Quickly back to nudity.
Mm,
So, um, let's pretend you go to a German sauna
mm.
and you meet a friend there or just a random person. Would you feel
Bob.
comfortable?
Yeah, hi Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
Would you be able to have just a chat with him, just standing there naked, just talking?
Okay, you said a word there.
Yeah,
Me and you are both sat down now,
yeah,
and we're both facing the same direction. So
yeah,
Bob is here.
yeah.
Ah, Bob, how was last night? Oh yeah, I watched this porn film and blah 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 blah. I watched the Avengers or whatever. Absolutely fine. However, if I'm sat down and so Dave, have you watched the Avengers? Did you watch blah 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 blah? And you know, when it's there, no, I don't think I'd want it there.
Yeah.
Would you want somebody standing next to you,
Talking to me?
pointing at you?
Oh, you mean I'm sitting and the
You're
person is
sitting and they're
standing?
standing. Yes.
I would probably stand up.
You'd stand up to level level the playing field.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't you
because
just say sit down?
or I would say sit down. That would be an
Yeah,
opportunity.
do you mind sitting down? I don't want your penis in my face.
Yeah,
I'm embarrassed of our prudish stereotype, and it is half true, unfortunately. You know, what you were talking about brothels and swingers clubs and all these places. I actually think these things are more common than people realise. People just don't talk about it. It's the person just below the surface. So, like,
but
I enjoy
that's.
going dogging, but I don't tell people. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm not really a dogger.
Oh, you go jogging.
I
Oh,
don't, I don't, I
honestly.
don't. I'm joking, I'm joking. um, but yeah, people probably like to keep things secret. Their superhero alternative.
But that's what it means to be prudish because I mean we all
Oh, so
enjoy.
in Germany you'd just be open with it. Then you say, oh yeah, I'll go dogging, and oh yeah, I'm a swinger, or
I think we not everybody
oh
would
yeah, I've
do
got these
not
sex
not
toys and I.
not everybody would do that. It is I'm sure it is it
So when you go
depends on
dogging,
your
do you tell your friends?
it depends on your bubble. So if I would do something I wouldn't tell I truly
This
wouldn't
is
tell
the
everybody.
nature of your friends. It's like I've got friends that I'm friends with, then I've got friends that I'm close with. These are the ones that you open up to. You tell everything. Um, everything. I remember at school, and I went on a skiing holiday. 4 lads in a room. I'm on the bottom bunk. The guy on the top bunk above me was having a wank. And then, post wank, begins to question us about his fantasies and everything. So yeah, people are open.
So you would talk about your fantasies with friends. So I would like
It
to do
depends on what your fantasy is. You know, most men want a threesome. Most men would love to have a giant a Czech harem orgy or something. um, that's not
Yeah,
my
but I know
discussion
that you are
fantasies.
not prudish, so.
Yeah. Um, for me, all men are the same.
Well, I don't think so. I
You
mean,
don't?
I mean, there are men that like poop porn, and some men like getting the whip.
I've never done that. Maybe
No,
done.
no.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. I can't comment on whether it's good or bad because I don't know. Maybe we'll have this
I,
discussion next year or next week, and I'll say, "Oh, yeah, it's amazing." I don't know.
I think a bit pain is nice for
Okay,
a tiny little bit.
right then. So that's porn covered. Stereotypes of porn covered. Nakedness covered. Masturbation and discussion thereof covered. I think.
Do you think that a lot of people lie when people ask them if they watch porn regularly? Would they tell you the truth?
Yeah, my friends do. Yeah, my friends tell me how much porn they watch.
And what they watch?
Yeah,
Do they have strange porn habits?
some. I have a friend that likes small women. Um, I have a friend that likes Asian women. I have a friend that likes gingers. Um, but yes, we discuss them. So, what other prudish things do you Germans think when you think of us Brits?
If we come back to brothels,
Mm.
alone the fact that they are allowed here or legal here means that wasn't always the case.
When
Um,
did they get legalized?
I think early in the 90s, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so it's recent-ish then.
I'm not sure. It's
It's
not.
within our lives,
Hmm? What?
within our lifetime, so it's recent.
Yeah, yeah.
And yet, there are legal brothels in America, and they're the most prudish.
But only in
Certain
certain
states,
areas, certain
like
states.
Texas,
Yeah.
Texas,
Or in the middle of the desert. There is a
mhm.
documentary on that by Luther as well.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
So far, we know Germans run around the streets naked at 10. Germans walk in the parks naked, and we know that
Are naked in the sauna, are naked
naked in
in
the sauna, naked in
parks.
parks,
You
naked at the
will see
lake.
you will see naked people in the park when we go to Berlin in 4 weeks.
Oh my god, that's
You will
crazy.
see, you will see willies and pussies and boobs and
Oh my god.
yeah.
So, is there anything else in this topic we need to discuss, or are we
Yeah, the big question is, are Brits prudish? What do you think?
a little bit?
A little,
Half.
a little bit. Well, I think you're definitely not prudish. And the Brits I've met before aren't.
Mm.
No. Well, I think that's it, isn't it?
Yes. So, until bread. No, it doesn't have to be bread. It's whatever the next topic is.
Okay.
Um,
For
right
now.
then. Thank you, peeps, if anybody's watched and stayed till the end. Goodbye. Until the
Bye
next
bye.
one.